Yeah, I'm waiting for a candidate. Let me stop this.
Jharkhand. Uh,
Just a minute. No, as a name is not required. Straight away now. Continue. Now only it is recording. You don't have to tell any personal details. Understand?
Okay,
Yeah. You can tell college. You don't have to tell the name of the college also. Good. Now please start from say you tell about your native place and then proceed. Yeah.
Sir, I am from Bokaro, Jharkhand, and currently I'm working as a consultant in Cape Gemini. And previous to Cape Gemini, I was associated with Accenture and Johnson Control. So in Accenture, I was working as a application development senior analyst, and in Johnson Control, I was working as an associate developer. I have completed my graduation in the year 2017 with BTech degree in the field of information technology. As far as my family members are concerned, my father is a serviceman and my mother is a homemaker, and I have two siblings who are younger to me.
Yeah. Good. So what is it in you that you like very much? आपका बारे में आपको क्या बहुत पसंद है?
Sir, one of the quality which I like most about myself is that I am very punctual towards my work, and I'm having curiosity to learn new things every day.
Good. And in fact, it is evidence today also. You were here 10 minutes before the appointed time also. Good. Great, great, great. I am really happy. Good. Nice. How did you come to know of my channel? Through Google search or what?
No, sir, actually, I have already taken one of the mock interview previously also for Bank of Maharashtra. You took my interview.
Acha, for scale 2. For that was for scale 1 or scale
No, sir, it was scale 1, but I couldn't make in the final list. And
oh,
actually, my interview went very well. I scored 35 out of 40, but in the aggregate cutoff, I couldn't make it actually to the final list.
oh, very sad, very sad. Oh, oh. So what were the questions they asked in that interview?
Sir, actually, in my during my interview, they asked questions from both the technical as well as banking sector. So actually, there were a group of 5 people. So two of them were from the technical background. So they asked me questions related to my work, my projects, and a few technical questions which were related to Java and database. And apart from that, they asked a few banking questions, that too situational based questions, like how I'm going to deal it and what I will do if I get into the bank and how I will improve their operations and all.
Good. Very good. What is your father? You said? I'm sorry.
Sir, he is a serviceman. He is working as an administrative officer in LIC of India.
Oh, great. Administrative officer. तब तो the routine course you must have tried for AAO, na?
Yes, sir. But actually, I filled one of the form in the year 2020, but I couldn't give my exam because actually at that time Corona came and I came back to my native place, and my examination center was in Pune, so I couldn't go and make it out. And after that, no notification came for it. So
Yeah.
I started giving for the
Bank,
IT, yeah,
IT
banking.
bank related exams. Good. That's right. Now, you said you were with Accenture.
Yes, sir.
What was the main job role you were performing there?
Sir, so in Accenture, actually, my main role was as a developer only. Actually, I was associated with the client that client name is Uber, and I used to develop the code in the Golang language. So it is one of the new language nowadays. It is very people are developing using it very intensively because of its some good features. And apart from that, I was also involved in the testing of the project after the development, as well as I was taking care of the production support also.
What is production support?
So suppose after the development, if the code is deployed and during the deployment, if any kind of issue arises, suppose due to code, if there is a code failure due to any issue, like if there is not memory management or if there are any kind of exceptions, so during the deployment of the code we face some issues. So we as a developer, if we are developing the code, we will have to, if there will be any issue during the development, we will have to actually modify the code and then again give to them so that they can again deploy it. So basically production support for us, it will be related to coding only.
What about Johnson? Johnson, something you were
Yeah,
working.
Yeah, sir. So in Johnson Control, actually, I joined there as a graduate engineer trainee. And after that, I got promoted to engineering associate. So there I was working as a Java developer. So I used to develop the web APIs, RESTful services over there for the different modules of the project. So there was a project which was called Johnson Enterprise Management. So it were having different kind of modules like tenant portal, tenant management portal, and many other kind of space related dashboards were there. So for that, all those modules, I have to develop the Java API. So what does Java API basically does, like the module was having the three parts. One is the user interface. So that development was done by the front end people. Dedicated team was there for that. And we as an API developer, we used to do the business coding and the business logic, like how we have to present the data so that the UI will interact and display the data on the dashboard.
Good. Excellent. Good. Now you want to join bank as a mobile developer.
Yes, a mobile application developer.
Yeah. Right now, are you working or you have resigned?
No, sir, I am working in Capgemini.
Capgemini. Hey, तो this is another one you took. But इसमें आपने दिया है Capgemini का बारे में?
No, sir, I recently only joined, so actually I didn't note it about that. I gave you my previous resume only.
अच्छा, आपने 7/2021 तक उबेर टेक्नोलॉजीज में काम किया है.
Yes, sir.
Then again Uber Technology, March 2022. You resigned in March 2022 from Uber?
Yes, sir. 23rd of March was my last day there, and on 25th of March I joined Capgemini.
Oh, great. What is important on 22nd of March? What day is celebrated on 22nd of March? It's very important, na? Water Day.
Yeah, Water Day.
Water Day is celebrated on that. And which day is celebrated as International Women's Day?
Sir, 8th of March.
That also happens in March. But March and yourself, any other connection is there? Date of birth falls in which month? September. Yeah. Good. September, what are the important days celebrated in the first week of September?
So 5th of September, Teachers' Day. Second week, 15th of September, Engineers' Day.
Good. Excellent.
And the 14th of September, Hindi Day.
Oh, Hindi good. Language. Very good. Acha ji, abhi Capgemini mein you are working from home or you are going to office?
Sir, I'm working from home, but in my projects, my managers have told that if you want to come to office, you can come and join. Like nowadays, they are opening the office in the hybrid model. So I can go to office 2 or 3 days a week, and rest of the time I can work from my home only.
Achha.
So
but
right now
you are now staying in your home place means udhar hi office hai bhi. Office bhi
no, sir. I'm staying in my home right now because I didn't go to the office location because like they didn't forcefully told to come. They said that if you want to come to office and then work, then you can do that also. Otherwise, work from home is also fine for us.
उन लोग को ये फायदा होगा, अपना करंट सब कम होगा और एसी कम होगा, वाटर कम होगा,
ऑपरेशनल कॉस्ट विल बी कट डाउन,
थोड़ा कम होगा और कैंटीन वगैरह एक्सपेंसेस ये सब खर्चा कम होगा.
Actually, I think that they are calling those people who for whom they require to work from office. So
Yeah,
others,
yeah.
they are leaving. Yeah.
Yeah, very good. So what is the nature of work you are now doing?
So, sir, here in Gemini, I am working as a Java developer only, and here my client is Vanguard. So, Vanguard is an American company who deals in the investment banking and all those kind of stuff. So, right now I have got into the project. So, KT session and all are going. So, I have not been thorough through the project, but knowledge transfers have been going on. So, the project which I got in Gemini is related to investment banking, which is a good thing which will add to my resume very well in
Yeah.
future if I'll be going for any bank related interviews.
इसको थोड़ा अब ज़्यादा सीख लीजिए within the next. Which date is your interview? Date आ गया?
Yes, sir, 2nd of June, this
अच्छा.
Thursday.
So before before the date of interview, जितना भी learn कर सकते हैं regarding this particular project, because whatever you say, when did you join? You joined in March 2022 itself.
Yeah.
एक साल में क्या करते हैं हम? Sorry, अभी, no, only 2-3 months. Sorry.
Yeah.
Only 2-3 months. Doesn't matter. 2-3 months, nothing we can learn. Only thing is, just we try to understand what is going on and all that. Cape Gemini, why did you shift? Was it there that there was some salary increase for you?
Actually, sir, in the Accenture, the project in which I was working, I told you that I was having the client Uber. So, I was working there as a Golang developer, and I don't know, I didn't wanted to continue my development in the Golang. So I thought of changing. If I'll be changing, then there will be actually two advantages. The one will be I may shift to some different kind of business domain, and the second is that I will get a better opportunity in my area of interest, which I got here in the Cape Gemini. Like I got the domain which is related to banking, the first thing, and the technology in which I actually wanted to work, that is Java, Spring Boot, and microservices.
Achha, this Goline, that company is in Switzerland?
No, sir. Golang is not a company. It is a language which these Uber people were using for their development. Like Java, C, C++, Golang is also a language for code development.
It's a language. Oh,
yeah.
Good. No, word scrambled from Go line, unscrambled. 55 words unscrambled from letters Go line, unscrambled X. I think this is something else going on regarding this. But after when I was getting ready for your interview, I came across 2-3 news reports. One news report I'm sure you would not have read because it is come in Economic Times, that HDFC Bank Chennai, one of the branches, and nearly 1,300 crore rupees was credited to the account of people, some 13 crores per account into 100. That many accounts, immediately 13 crores were credited to everybody's account. And somehow it was ascertained, and then it has been stopped back. How such things happen? Somebody's account is being credited straight away. And in fact, for somebody else's account, 1.5 crore was credited, it seems. Same in Chennai only. So such things.
Like these amounts were credited to like different people's account.
Yeah. In one branch only, 100 people accounts were credited with 13 crore each. It this is the current news. Just probably Saturday it would have happened. It has come in Economic Times, and it seems the people from bank, that HDFC Bank, they were not able to comment on that. Luckily, the money has not gone. And if it had gone, then they will tell us, they would have told so much money has been withdrawn and all that. This is the problem of our online, and amidst that, you are now, see, that is in respect of a big one. That is what is the laptop and all that. Now you are going for such a small one, mobile developer, correct?
Yeah.
What are the job roles and responsibilities of mobile application developer?
Sir, so in this job role as a mobile application developer, like I will have to do the analyze and I will have to develop the applications for both the Android and the iOS user. Also, I'll have to work with the cross functional teams to take care of the design and other code related things. Apart from that, I'll also have to do the maintenance as well as do the updates and the patches after the release of every Android development app or the iOS development app.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, but you told, not that what you told was not correct, but then what I find in their advertisement that you have sent me, उसमें ये सब देख रहा है, collaborate with cross-functional teams, define, design and finalize new features, ensure performance, quality and responsiveness of applications. This point, did you make a special
Yeah.
reference? You
Yes,
told.
at this, yeah, I told it as a like we will have to take care of the maintenance of the app as well as do the updates and the patches or whatever the apps we are developing. We
Instead
have to
of
take this
instead of telling maintenance, I suggest you use this same words. Ensure the performance,
performance.
quality, responsiveness of the application. Then work from outside data sources and APIs. What is outside data sources? What are APIs?
Yeah, so actually they have mentioned that we should be able to work with the external libraries and the API. So sir, sometimes what happens is like if we are doing any kind of development, for example, if I'm doing the development in the Java language and if I'm developing any kind of web application in the Spring Boot, that sometimes we need to sometimes we will be needing some kind of libraries for the compilation of the code. So those external libraries we will have to download it, and the APIs are actually they are the collection of some functions and the method which makes our development easier. So we might have to use external libraries as well as APIs in our coding process. So that we should have.
What is the expansion of API?
Sir, pardon?
What is the expansion of API? API, उसका expansion क्या है? आपने
Okay,
तो
application programming interface, sir. Actually, this
super. Application programming interface is a connection between computers or between computer programs. It is a type of software interface offering a service to other pieces of software.
Yes, it is actually used for communicating one service with another service. So API is the intermediary between the communication of the two services.
Excellent. आपने तो सही बता दिया. I just wanted to check up how you are able to explain. 1 minute, I'm just giving this link here so that some people may be able to make use of this. I'm just giving from Wikipedia, API. Okay, good. अच्छा, next इसमें और भी दिया है unit test code for robustness, including edge cases, usability, and general reliability. What are edge cases?
Sir, so in terms of like the development software life cycle, edge cases like if we are developing any kind of software, then we need to test this testing by keeping in mind the edge cases like whether the app is performing as per the requirement analysis or not, and the testing should that testing should also compromise. It should also include like whether the authentication and the securities things that we are keeping in mind or not, and like like if we are developing any mobile application, then actually we are having different kind of Androids. So different phones will have different kind of functionality, and if we are like resolution, suppose I'm giving you an example, like the screen resolution for different kind of phones will be different, like for Samsung, for Apple. So if we have to test whether that app is perfectly showing on the screen for different users or not. So these are the edge cases which we need to take care while developing the apps.
Good.
Like it should properly work in every kind of Android phone.
Very good. Nice. You told very authoritatively, correctly. Next one, I think you made a mention. work on bug fixing and improving application performance, continuously discover, evaluate, and implement new technologies to maximize development efficiency. Now, in your present job, what are the things you have been continuously discovering, evaluating, implementing? ये सब theoretically दिया ना, ये सब कर सकते हैं.
Yes, sir. I will give you an example. Like when I was working as a Java developer in the Johnson Control, so the project in which I was working, actually that whole project was using the monotonous architecture in the Spring Boot. That whole project was made. So that was a very monotonous architecture. Like it was not very useful for the future. So after 1 year of development, actually we shifted it to the microservices. So
Good, good. You are able to tell it with example. This will do. Good. I am happy. No. When they make a cross question, are you able to substantiate that effectively? अपने तो अच्छा करते हैं, कोई तकलीफ नहीं. Coordinate various teams, ensure development, work closely, deadlines. ये point क्यों नहीं बताया? ये आप लोग का सॉफ्टवेयर में तो यही most important है. Deadline.
yes
हाँ.
sir, yes sir, that is
आपका
very
आपका
important.
एक्सपीरियंस डेडलाइन का बारे में बताओ जी. वेयर डेडलाइन इज आज रात, हम आज शाम को कंप्लीट किया, ऐसा भी होता है.
Yes, sir. Actually, even I have worked on Saturdays also because of this deadline, because we have to deliver it to our clients. So in the team in which I was working, so after the deployment, actually there were few errors in the code. So actually I have to again go through the requirement analysis, and again actually in one day, like the whole day I worked on Saturday and implemented that code, and then it went to production so that within the deadline, it should be delivered successfully to the client. So I have come across this situation.
lot of experiences. Good.
Yeah.
But only everything nice, but लेकिन be aware, but that should not make you get complex. आपने actually ज्यादा यूज करते हैं. The word actually
Yeah. Yes, sir.
थोड़ा मन में रख लीजिए. That is the habit of North Indians. फैक्चुअली, एक्चुअली, बेसिकली, ये तो यूज करते हैं.
It happens.
थोड़ा
Yes, sir.
ये सबको मिक्स करके यूज कर दो. बेसिकली बोलो, ये बोलो, so that way nice. Otherwise you are talking very well. When was your last did I conduct a mock for you last time? I must have. No.
Yes, sir. You conducted for this Bank of Maharashtra only once, and this is the second time.
Was it put in YouTube? Was it relayed in YouTube? Yeah.
Yeah.
उसको
Yeah.
लिंक आप हमको भेज दीजिएगा. I would like to see how I was rating you on those days. If you send link, आपका पास मिलेगा?
Yes, sir. I'm still having that link. I'll send you.
Please send it. Very good. Because that is the way you are communicating. Everything is clear, so you will be getting very good marks only. But आपका क्या written test में बहुत कम हो गया ना क्या last time?
No, sir, it was not very low. Actually, for 1 or 2 marks in the aggregate, I think it was 2 marks.
Or maybe number of vacancies बहुत कम हो गया होगा.
Actually, sir, yeah, the number of vacancy was low, and actually the ratio of written to interview was 80:20. So 20 was for interview. So that is why I think, because my interviews went very well, and actually I filed RTI also to know the marks for my interview, and there I got to know that I have performed very well in the interview. It was 35 out of 40, and during my mock interview, you told me that I can give you 32 easily out of 40 also. So
अच्छा,
I
हमने
was
बोला.
quite.
They have
I
given
was,
more than what I give.
so actually, I was quite confident about my interview. So that interview is not an issue for me, because that I can handle properly. So
But you
because I
know,
got into the habit.
if I had given 32 out of 40 in those days, must be there would have been some gaps in you. Normally मेरा marks तो अच्छा ही होगा, 36 होगा. But even then, that is not the case. You have already scored 35 out of 40.
Yeah.
Great. 35.
But here in this Bank of Baroda, I think it is in the ratio 60:40. They are taking 60 for the written and 40 for the interview.
So you will
I
score.
think that
You will score
I
here.
think,
Score 36. Here you will score 36. कभी कभी वो लोग 38, 40 भी दे देते हैं. Depends. So let us wish show Now, let me come to this next question. Good. So can you tell me what are the job specific skills you need for this job?
Yes, sir. First of all, we should be aware of the software development life cycle. We should have a clear knowledge about the Android and the iOS platform. We should also have a knowledge about the different technology stacks which we will be using for developing the Android and the iOS apps. For example, the languages such as Java, Kotlin, these are used very extensively for developing the Android and Swift. We should have a knowledge of Swift also. Apart from that, we should have a knowledge of the database. One of the database like SQLite, which is used extensively for developing the Android. Apart from that, we should have also knowledge on the external libraries and the APIs which we will be using during the development.
Good. Very good. Very good. अच्छा बोला आपने. Very good. I am happy. Next one. अच्छा जी, you want to join scale 1 na? Or scale 2?
Sir, this is scale 2, Bank of Baroda, for which I have applied.
Scale 2, you are now applying for scale 2. What is the starting basic pay?
Sir, I basic pay are not able to actually.
48,170. ये तो I am just telling from the material given by you only. आपने पढ़ा नहीं इसको.
Yeah.
48,170, 1,740 next increment goes up to 69,180. They have told in the bottom that overall take home pay, including HRA, etc., will be 1.48 lakhs. Okay. Yeah. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Very good. No problem. Now I'm coming to this one. So here I came across some abbreviations. So I wanted to ask you. Yeah. What are these? SOAP, REST, JSON. What are these things?
So actually, sir, SOAP is also we can say like during the web development, we use different kind of architecture. So SOAP is also a kind of architecture, but nowadays we are not using SOAP. We are using actually RESTful web services because there are certain advantages over SOAP. While developing using the SOAP architecture, we can only deal with the XML type of data. But the JSON which you told, so JSON is actually a data type. So in the RESTful web services, we can use data type of either XML, JSON, or any other form. So SOAP has some limitations, whereas RESTful web APIs doesn't have limitations while developing the applications.
Good. XML. X.
Sir, sir, it is a standard markup language. So like HTML, it is like HTML is a content type of language. We actually used to define the content of the web pages using the HTML language. So XML is also a kind of language only, like it is a data format on which we will be showing XML. So that XML is supported by only SOAP architecture, but in the RESTful web services, XML, JSON, and any other type of data formats are also acceptable. So better is to use RESTful web services for any kind of development.
Very good. Which JavaScript framework are you familiar? Xamarin, AngularJS, React.js, Ionic 2.3, and Cordova. Which one do you know?
So, sir, actually here I am working as a backend developer. So I haven't worked on this kind of front-end things. So, but I am aware of the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap. Like I have done front-end for a very limited period of time. So I don't have knowledge of that Xamarin and Angular, but I have knowledge in JavaScript.
उसका पढ़ लीजिए ना, if you can. थोड़ा theoretical knowledge.
That I will go through, sir. No problem.
You have 2 days time now. Please prepare. any
sure.
anyone Xamarin पढ़ लीजिए if you like that word अच्छा है, और React JS जो आपको पसंद लगता है उसको पढ़ लीजिए, ठीक है?
Yeah, sure, sir.
Very good. See what I can tell you, you are answering so very well. It's a pleasure to ask questions to you. इतना अच्छा आंसर कर रहे हैं.
Sir, but I feel very bad when I couldn't make in the final list. I don't know why.
That is okay. That's okay. It's okay. Fine. You didn't make it for scale 1. Now you are going to make it for 2.
Yeah, sir, but the number of actually vacancies is very low over here.
How many
For this.
vacancies?
Sir, in the like advertisement I have seen for mobile application developer, total is 8. 8 posts are there, but in that 8 it has been categorized for various other category, like for unreserved, SC, ST and OBC. So for general, I think it is 2 or 3 only.
No, but oh, you are general.
Yes, sir.
Oh, तब तो problem है. ठीक है, okay, that's right. Then I think I have sent you today one web mobile app something. Some link भेजा, देखा आपने?
Yes, sir, I have opened it.
Yeah, उससे थोड़ा भी पढ़ लीजिए so that you can answer all those questions nicely. Okay. Even now I can go into that. Yeah. What do you expand as? Describe what is ANR. Hello.
Yes, sir. So ANR is, I think, it's Android not responding. So this type of like situation we come across while using different kind of apps on our phone, like it is not responding. It happens because of some software crashes if it is not supporting. So generally it will give us a pop-up message like your Android is not responding.
Android नहीं है, application not.
Okay, application not responding.
And normally it appears when it is not responding for more than 10 seconds.
10 seconds, yeah.
Some such definite information बोलने से बढ़िया होगा. समझ गया?
Yes, sir. I will go through your link.
ये एक बार पढ़ लीजिए.
पढ़ लेते हैं सर.
उसका बाद में चाहिए तो एक बार मीट करेंगे. And
yes, sir. I was thinking to take one more after going through all this.
After this, you go through, and then now I will go for a few minutes are there only. I will use this time to check up why we should select you. Like general questions, why we should select you.
Sir, I think.
No, why are you not? You came with a smile. Now your smile has gone. So you must smile and talk as a happy person always till the end.
Yeah.
Just because you could not answer half question, don't get worked up. They will give good marks. You know that. So now tell me why we should select you. आपका plus points बता दीजिए. These questions are overlapping. What are your strengths? Why we should select you? What makes you think you are suitable for this job? सबको एक ही आंसर आएगा, बार बार रिपीट होगा, बट थोड़ा डिफरेंट वर्ड्स में बोलने से बढ़िया होगा. Yeah.
Sir, I found myself suitable for this job, sir, because the skills, the qualities, and the knowledge which are required for this job roles, those are acquired by me very effectively. And presently, I'm working on all those technologies, so that will be a very good way of using my skills and knowledge over here and make the business profitable in the banking sector.
You should not stop with this only. Here, you should have told something more like, say, I am aware of Java, this, that. थोड़ा one to. इसका अलावा आप ये भी बताना है, I am a good team player. I possess leadership skills. I am a positive thinking person. I do not give up things immediately. जो कुछ वर्क देंगे उसको जरूर कंप्लीट करके हम खत्म होंगे और डेडलाइन सब पक्का कीप अप करेंगे. So you have to praise yourself. आप अपने का प्रेज करना है. हाँ, बट ये थोड़ा शर्म लगते हैं, बट फिर भी करना पड़ेगा. इंटरव्यू में करना पड़ेगा. It should not appear as if you are boasting. Like this, if you smile and tell, it will be accepted well. You will be given 90-95% marks. Absolutely no problem about that. But confidence से बात करना है. ठीक है. Who is your role model?
Sir, I see my father as a role model here because from like childhood till now, I have seen my father growing, like from assistant to administrative post, how he has been growing, and the kind of the knowledge and the skills and this punctuality, the attribute punctuality I have inherited from him only. Like I have seen him like how punctual and dedicated he is towards his work always.
What is LIC IPO? कुछ बात बताइए.
Sir, so like nowadays this LIC IPO has been very hot topic in the market. So IPO is like initial public offerings, if I will abbreviate it. So will have to purchase some shares from like in
No,
this.
no. I think you are not on the right track. See, LIC IPO, Life Insurance Corporation of India, offered certain 20%, some certain 22,000 crores or shares, valued shares or so to the market. And it was allotted on 12th and it is listed in our stock exchange on 17th also. And this is one of the measures by which government wants to disinvest monies. But a lot of negative thoughts people are talking about it, but don't talk about it. Don't talk any negative in the interview. But ये बोलने से हो जाएगा. थोड़ा एक कितना amount है ये सब जान लीजिए, and also tell that it was oversubscribed like this. Then sometimes when you say oversubscribed and all, they may ask some questions relating to SEBI. Who is the chairman of SEBI?
Sir, previously Ajay Tyagi was there, but now some lady, her name is actually,
Mrs. Madhabi Puri Buch.
yeah, Madhavi Puri.
Mrs. Madhabi Puri Buch. Very good.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. So whether you like it or not, LIC, IPO, this reference will come. So thoda usko bhi acha, now only important thing comes. If this is not there, this mobile app is useless. What is that?
So can you repeat the
No,
question?
I'm telling, there is a particular thing. If that is not present and this mobile app is not going to be of any use for us, what is that? Mobile app may not be fully usable by us. I am having in mind our UPI, National Payment Corporation of India. उसका बारे में पूरा पढ़ना है. National Payment Corporation of India, UPI 123, Aadhaar enabled payment, then National Financial Switch. ये सबका बारे में पढ़ के मन में रख लीजिए उसके ऊपर में. Without that you can't make payment. You have cell phone, you have everything, but without that UPI, how you can make payment?
Yeah, right.
So please prepare on these lines. Otherwise, you did very, very well.
Sir, I would like to give one more mock test, like on 31st.
Yeah, that I am free only. 31st with kitna baje?
Sir, the same timing because I'll be working, so I'll be free by 6 or 6:30.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Same time.
Yes.
I am noting here.
Sir, actually, I wanted to go through the links which you have shared, so we can have a better interaction on those questions.
I will ask some other questions also. Maybe no, I will ask from there. Apart from that, some other, whatever comes to my mind, I will ask. Very good. So I have noted there, and same link we will use.
Yeah, definitely.
Best wishes. And if you can, you pay 200. If you cannot, you pay 100. No problem.
No, sir, I'll pay. No problem.
I give the option to you because best wishes. How many siblings you have?
Sir, younger to me, I have 3.
Oh.
Sir,